Well, hello, I'm Richard Branson, and I'm sorry I couldn't attend in person this evening, but I am there in spirit. We are in the midst of a crisis, not on the brink, not in a few years, we are in it now. And this crisis was born out of our addiction to oil. The price of fuel is at an all-time high. We're seeing this at the pumps, in the price of airfares, public transportation and food, just to mention a few. But this is only the beginning. If we don't do something, the crisis is going to get worse, and get worse quickly. The regressive nature of the cost of oil, means that those suffering from poverty throughout the world are already being priced out of the fuel market. Look at Africa, for example. According to the World Bank, almost 70% of sub-Saharan Africa lives on less than $2 a day. These people cannot afford expensive fuel. Expensive fuel means expensive food, it means expensive electricity and therefore blackouts, because they cannot afford the high-priced electricity. And when there's no electricity, there are crises in healthcare because medicine often needs refrigeration, and the list goes on and on and on. What results are increases in crime, outbreaks of epidemics, and in many cases, as history has shown, civil unrest and ultimately wars. The world needs solutions and needs them quickly. We need solutions that will address the two biggest problems that stem from oil. First, its high price, and second, the carbon emissions and pollution. We can't address one without the other, and we can't fix one without the other. Increasing the price to reduce pollution is not the solution, as the social cost of famine and wars is too high. But we can't pollute like crazy with cheap gasoline either. We don't have time to replace all our cars with some new, yet to be discovered technology. Whatever solutions we find will have to work with the cars and trucks that are already out there. But in this bleak reality, there is finally hope, great hope. And my good friends, the Aronoffs, together with their partners, Yossi Hollander, are putting together a campaign to achieve the goals of cheaper, cleaner, safer fuels that could be made locally in the US and around the world. And the best part is, they have found a way to upgrade your cars to drive on these fuels. Now, there are still some regulations that need to be modified, and there must be a build-up of production capacity for these replacement fuels. But it seems that the Fuel Freedom Foundation is on the right path with tangible and attainable goals. I, for one, have committed my time and money to helping solve some of the biggest problems facing humanity. And sadly, a large number of these problems are rooted in our addiction to oil. Please join me and the Fuel Freedom Foundation in this fight to end our addiction to oil. Fight with us to clean up our environment and literally to save our world. Oil is killing us, and it's time we strike back. Thank you.